Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are breaking down the exact weekly training schedule that turns WWE superstar Oba Femi into an absolute unstoppable powerhouse. Now, as you already know, professional wrestling demands a totally unique combination of size, athleticism, explosiveness, and durability. And honestly, few rising superstars embody these qualities better than Oba Femi. If you've ever seen him in the ring, you know exactly what I'm talking about. His sheer physical dominance leaves fans constantly wondering, how on earth did he develop such an impressive body? Well, today we're going to unpack those blueprints. We are breaking down the practical workout routine, nutrition, and recovery schedule inspired by his training style, the exact formula that builds serious elite-level strength. Okay, let's dive into this right away because we really need to establish a core difference here. Traditional aesthetic bodybuilding is all about looking a certain way on a stage, right? But the WWA functional power that Oba Femi develops, yeah, that's an entirely different beast. His training philosophy doesn't just focus on muscle hypertrophy. It prioritizes maximum strength, athletic explosiveness, core stability, and injury prevention. The goal here isn't just to look strong. The goal is to build muscle that actually performs under the intense, unpredictable lights of the squared circle. To understand how he pulls this off, here is our roadmap for today. We'll cover the anatomy of a powerhouse, break down his weekly workout split from Monday to Sunday, explore conditioning for the ring, see how he's fueling the machine, uncover the power of recovery, and finally, wrap up with actionable steps for building your own physique. This is your complete A to Z playbook. Section 1. Anatomy of a powerhouse, the foundation. Listen, an elite physique like this doesn't just happen overnight, and it certainly doesn't start in a wrestling ring. Before he ever stepped foot in the WWE, Oba Femi was a collegiate track and field athlete. And not just any track athlete, he specialized in throwing events. Think about what a shot put or discus thrower has to do. They generate massive amounts of force from the ground up, literally linking their lower body, core, and upper body in a fraction of a second. This background is exactly what helped him develop explosive hip power, total body strength, and elite coordination. When you see him easily launch a 250-pound human being across the ring, you aren't just seeing gym strength, you are watching the direct result of collegiate throwing mechanics translating perfectly into professional wrestling physics. So, how do we take that athletic foundation and build a WWE powerhouse, week by week? Section 2, the weekly workout split, a week in the life. Let's walk chronologically through a week in the life of this grueling routine. Now, what's really interesting about this weekly breakdown is how beautifully structured it is. Just think about the flow. Monday and Tuesday, cleanly isolate the upper body push and pull muscles. Wednesday shifts focus to the lower body and power. Thursday hits the shoulders, and then Friday integrates everything into full body strength. Finally, the weekend shifts entirely into conditioning and critical recovery. It's a masterclass in isolating muscle groups before culminating in total athletic performance. Let's break these days down a bit more. Monday is heavy chest and triceps, anchored by the bench press, performed for 5 sets of 5 reps. The 5x5 rep scheme is absolutely legendary for building foundational, dense pressing power. He follows this heavy compound lift with inclined dumbbell presses, weighted dips, cable flies, close grip bench, and rope pushdowns to just totally exhaust those muscles. But he doesn't just stop at lifting heavy iron. He finishes the session with a burnout of battle ropes and push-ups, ensuring his muscles are conditioned to keep working even when they are completely fatigued. Then we move to Tuesday, which is all about the back, biceps, and core. Again, the anchor of the day is a heavy 5x5 compound lift, the deadlift. This is followed by pull-ups, barbell rows, seated cable rows, and curls. But pay special attention to the core work here, hanging leg raises and ab wheel rollouts. Why? Well, because a strong core is absolutely essential for lifting, throwing, and most importantly, protecting the spine. You literally cannot safely deadlift heavy weight, let alone a human opponent, without an ironclad core acting as your body's natural lifting belt. Wednesday is where things get truly brutal, legs and explosive power. It starts with the 5x5 back squat and moves into Romanian deadlifts, lunges, and split squats. But what really sets this apart is the power work, box jumps, sled pushes, and farmer carries. This isn't just about having big legs, you guys. It's about explosive, ring-shattering power. Sled pushes and box jumps recruit multiple muscle groups simultaneously, turning that static leg strength into dynamic, moving force. And this brilliantly illustrates his core strength principles applied across all his workouts. It's not just about what he lifts, it's how he lifts it. Step 1. Execute heavy compound lifts. Step 2, use explosive concentric movement. That means pushing the weight up with maximum speed and power. Step 3, control a slow eccentric lowering. meaning bringing the weight back down slowly and with perfect form. Because long-term progress, it comes from progressive overload and technique, not just chasing a maximum ego lifting weight every single session. As the week peaks, Thursday focuses on the shoulders with the standing military press, laterals, and heavy shrugs. But Friday is where the aesthetic bodybuilding mindset is completely left behind. Friday is full body strength. Just listen to these movements: power cleans, front squats, trap bar deadlifts, weighted pull-ups, and kettlebell swings. This day heavily emphasizes athletic performance and explosiveness over pure aesthetics. It trains the entire body to work as one cohesive, incredibly powerful machine. Section 3. Conditioning for the ring. The engine. Because having massive muscles is totally useless in a wrestling ring if you get gassed out after 2 minutes. You need an engine. Saturday is the conditioning gauntlet. Professional wrestlers need exceptional cardiovascular endurance. So this session includes high-intensity interval training, HIIT, through sprint intervals and hill runs. He uses the assault bike, rowing, tire flips, and medicine ball slams. Just imagine the sheer physiological output required to push an assault bike at top speed when you weigh over 280 pounds. It's staggering. This specific type of circuit training improves cardiovascular fitness while crucially maintaining that massive muscle mass. Agility ladders and mobility work ensure that, despite his size, he remains light on his feet and moves flawlessly. So, you might be asking, how on earth does a human body survive this level of output? Section 4. Fueling the machine, the diet. Let's move to nutrition and see how this all builds across a typical day. Surviving this training schedule requires an immense, continuous stream of high-quality fuel. At 8 a.m., the day starts with eggs, oatmeal, and fruit. By 2 p.m., heading into that brutal workout, it's quick carbs and fats, a banana, rice cakes, and peanut butter. At 5 p.m., right after the workout, it's immediate recovery with whey protein, white rice, and lean beef to quickly replenish those depleted glycogen stores. And even at 10 p.m., right before bed, he's taking in cottage cheese and casein, which is a slow digesting protein, to keep feeding those repairing muscles overnight. It's highly strategic, continuous fueling. Section 5. The power of recovery, rebuilding. Okay, let's take a collective breath here and slow things down a bit, just as Femi's body has to. This is arguably the most important part of the entire week. So the crucial point is this number right here, 7 to 9. That is the required hours of sleep every single night. The absolute scientific truth is that muscles do not grow while you are lifting weights in the gym. The gym actively breaks your muscles down. Your muscles only grow during recovery. If you are training like a powerhouse but sleeping 4 hours a night, you will not grow. Period. And that is exactly why Sunday is dedicated to complete rest. No heavy lifting, just active recovery protocols like stretching, foam rolling, massage, and light walking. Hydration is also massive here. Large athletes must consume several liters of water daily to support performance, which obviously varies based on their exact body size and climate. And perhaps most importantly, stress management. You absolutely never skip your rest days if you want to perform at an elite level. Section 6. Building your own physique. Actionable steps. We've seen the elite, superhuman routine, but what if you want to apply these functional fitness principles to your own life? Well, yes, a beginner can follow this routine, but you must scale it down. Reduce the volume and the weight initially. Your very first goal is to master proper technique on those big, compound lifts, like squats and deadlifts, before you ever try to load them up. To grow, you need to stay in a slight calorie surplus and eat enough protein. Track your workouts consistently so you know you're applying progressive overload week by week. And hey, remember to stay patient. Building an impressive, functional physique takes years of disciplined effort. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So we've unpacked the blueprint. You've seen the 5x5 compound lifts, the explosive power work, the relentless conditioning, and those critical recovery strategies. You now know the exact formula it takes to stop just training for the mirror and start training for power, speed, and real-world strength. The roadmap is right here. The only thing left to ask is, are you ready to build muscle that actually performs? Grab your gym bag, apply these principles, and let's get to work.